Welcome to igmGuru. igmGuru is one of the global leading online training and certification provider for IT expert by the skilled IT gurus to help them achieve their professional goals.
Power Apps is a Microsoft platform tool which is
Mm-hmm.
used to develop applications. Okay, it's a part of Microsoft Power Platform. Microsoft Power Platform have different tools. Microsoft Power Platform have a tool that is called as Power Apps. Power Apps is used to build applications. And the second tool in Power Platform is Power BI. Power BI is used to build data analytics. That means creating reports. And the third tool in Power Platform is called as Power Automate. Power Apps will be used to develop different types of applications. Power BI is the tool which will be used to develop different types of reports. And Power Automate is used to build different automatic processes, workflow management, and all the things. So this is all part of Microsoft Power Platform. And to use these tools, we have to either have an Office 365 license or we can download the desktop versions also. Okay. So this is how the environment of Microsoft Power Platform is. Now, suppose I want to use this Power Apps. Now, the Power Apps, to use Power Apps is a Microsoft Power Platform. I have to just log into my Power Apps account. Okay, that is part of Microsoft Power Platform. And then I can start using this Power Apps for building applications. Now, the tool to use this is a cloud-based environment. So to use this tool, this is a part of Power Platform. Power Platform have other tools like Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and virtual agents. Now, for building this application, any type of application, if you want to build by using Power Apps, for example, this will have every application have a front end and back end. Every application which you build will have a front end and back end. And back end like this. Okay. So using Power Apps, we can build different types of application. That is the Power Apps is used to build the front end UI part. For backend, I need to use some external storage devices. Backend is where we store the data of the applications. And this backend can be a Excel, and the backend can be a SharePoint. The backend can be SQL Server. The backend can be Azure. So we can use different platforms to store my data. So using Power Apps, we can build both the front end and the back end. Okay, the front end will be built entirely using Power Apps, and the back end is used to store the data. I can use Excel, or I can use SharePoint, I can use SQL Server, I can use different Azure environments to store the data over here. So that is how we normally build the applications over here. Okay. Now, for building the applications in Power Apps, there are three ways. We can build the application by using Canvas apps. These are the three ways for building applications. One is I'll say I can use the Canvas apps. Okay, I can use the model-driven apps, or I can use the Power App web portals like this. Okay, this is where the Canvas app are more comprehensive. These are the more frequently used. Okay, where we can create projects. And this model-driven apps are used to build my apps from Dataverse. Dataverse, this is how we use over here, where I can build my application by using the model-driven apps. Canvas apps are much more comprehensive. So I'll build all my application by using this Canvas app. That is the more frequently used apps over here. And the model-driven apps can connect with only a particular set of data. Like it connects mostly with the Microsoft Dataverse. And it will auto-generate the pages over here. And the Power Apps web portals are used to build web applications. If you want to build different web applications, I'll be using the Power Apps web portals over here. Web portals are used to build the web applications like this. Over here. So Canvas app is much more popular. And the Canvas app, we can build it by two ways. There are different ways for building the Canvas apps also. So we can either use this Canvas apps from scratch, or we can build a Canvas apps from auto-generator also, from auto-generated techniques like this. So these are the different ways. So if you look into my platforms over here, this is the platform. And here, if I see, like I'll go into this one. See, if I see create, in the create, you can see different ways for building the applications over here. Okay, so this is the blank app. If I click on the blank app, I can see like this is the different ways. Like one is called a blank canvas app. Second is the canvas app by you blank app using Dataverse or the Power Pages. These are the three ways through which we can create applications, either through app or through a Dataverse, like model-driven. This is the model-driven one. The Canvas apps, and this is the Power Pages, that which I'll be building the web pages over here. Okay, this is the ways. Apart from that, I can build the Canvas apps also by using SharePoint, Excel. These are some other techniques, but mostly we use these blank apps to build my applications. Okay, so in the blank apps, I have everything. And then these are some other features also which are available, like I can go for. These are the different ways through which I can build my applications over here. Okay, so I can say like build your application from any of these data sources. So for building apps in Power Apps or application in Power Apps, I need to understand, I have some little bit understanding of Excel or any databases, and then I can start building my applications. Okay.
Thanks for watching the video. For full course, please visit www.igmguru.com and enroll today.